Hello everyone, welcome back. It's TGR, that's Gaming and Robo. Guys, in this video we're managing Southampton for a 5-year challenge. We're seeing whether or not if we can do the impossible, get them into Europe and potentially be fighting for the Premier League title. Now with Southampton, as we all know, they are really good at developing young players. Names such as Theo Walcott, Gareth Bale, Luke Shaw, Alan Shearer, just to name, the bare few that we've got in front of our screen right now. So we're going to try and find the right youngsters and try and develop them into really good players that can help push Southampton towards potential greatness for them. Now, just before we do crack on with the video, guys, please make sure that you do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too. If you know of anyone else who do like Championship Manager games or Football Manager games, share this video to them. It only helps our channel get better and we can get better entertainment for each and every one of you. But anyway, guys, let's crack on. Let's start the first season. We'll see if we're going to bring anyone in. I don't think we will. I'm going to try and use the players that we do have. And let's see if we can get this fantastic Southampton team off to a great start. So we've come to the first game of the season, guys, with Southampton, and to tell you the truth, we've not brought anyone in. No, and we've got rid of a few players, names like Jack Stephen, Dominic Ballard, Alahansi, Kazim, Lewis Payne, and Theo Walcott. We've got rid of those players. This is the team that we've got at this moment in time. We're playing a 5-3-2 formation, purely because we've got likes of Bella Kotchap, we've got Kalatekar and Salisu, three really good players. 2 out of the 3 I think can develop into fantastic centre backs in the future. So the reason why we're using the 5-3-2, we've got 3 really good centre backs there. But yeah, guys, we're going to start off. We're going to start the video now. We're going to head over to the end of the season. We're going to see what happens to Southampton. And the board thinks we're going to have a difficult season. Let's see if we can prove the board wrong. So we've come to the end of the first season, guys, and we're going to see what's happened to Southampton in our first season. Oh my God, we finished 4th! 4th! We lost 11 games and we conceded a lot of goals still, but still 4th! We beat teams to Europe, the likes of Leicester, Newcastle, Arsenal, Tottenham, Villa, Chelsea, West Ham. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I mean, Liverpool champions, City, then United, then Southampton. That is absolutely amazing for us. We'll have a look at the other cup competitions. I'm not expecting much. So quarter-final of the League Cup. Who beat us in the League Cup? Arsenal 4-0. We got absolutely annihilated by Arsenal. FA Cup quarter-final again. Brighton won the FA Cup. We lost to the winners, Brighton, as well. And that's it. So all in all, that's a fantastic, that's a major win for us. We're in the Champions League. I didn't even mention it. We're in the Champions League. That is truly amazing. Now, going through some of the stats, guys. Oh, well, yeah, you can see that we haven't scored a lot of goals. So, Mara, a good youngster who could develop nicely. He's not brought in what we needed him to. Che Adams, not what we need him as well. But Sulemina, he had a great season. 11 appearances, 10 goals, 1 assist. James Ward-Prowse, he's always there, isn't he? He's always a fantastic player. Livramento, look at him. Fantastic for a defensive right mid. Let's have a look at the tackle rate. So Bella Kotchap, 4 tackle rate. Kelta Carr 3.7, Salisu 2.6. All in all, I'm really pleased with the season so far. Now we do need to bring in some young blood. We definitely need to, and we're trying to see if we can bring in Timothy Weir for, I can't remember what we put in there, for 7 million, I think. So hopefully we can bring in some good youngsters. Tim Weir, I believe he can bring us some extra something for our team. But let's head over to the start of season 2 and let's see who we managed to bring into Southampton, and hopefully we can push on from 4th and hopefully we might be able to win a trophy next season. So we've come to the start of season 2 and we have to qualify for the Champions League. And look who we're going to be up against. Rapid Vienna. I'm hoping that we can qualify for the Champions League against them, but looking through the players that we managed to bring in, Tony Weston, I'm thinking that we could potentially build him up to be something special for us. Charlie Lindsay, once again, hopefully we can build him up. Ethan Laird, I do like the guy. I do like him. I think he could do wonders for us. Stephen Parks, another player that we're going to try and build up. And lastly, Gabriel Slanina. I like this keeper from Chelsea. 19 years old. I mean, as you can see, they're all, apart from Ethan Laird, they're all 19 years old. You know, so we're really trying to build this team up. Also, we did bring in a couple of loanees. Anthony Elanga, I think he could do good for us. And Charney from Chelsea, I mean, it's another player I think he can do really, really well for us too. The players that have left us this season, Leanco, Stuart Armstrong, Alex McCarthy, Jan Bednarek, Nathan Teller, and Paul Anucha. So we've got £94 million in, so we're doing really, really well in the transfer market. And we've got 184 million to spend if we really need to. But I like this team. I like what we've done so far. And we've also brought up one of our youngsters, Steve Kane, who was brought up from the academy this season. So I'm hoping that we could do wonders for him as well. But let's head over to the end of season 2. I really want to see us do well in the second season. So guys, we've come to the end of season 2 and the start of season 3. Now we have to look through the history of seeing what has happened to us in the league last season. We finished 5th. As you can see, we've lost 1 less game. We drew 3 more, which obviously caused us to win less games. We conceded more goals as well, which is quite appalling. We'll have a look through the FA Cup first of all. And we got through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Shocking. Champions League. Quarter final. We got to see who beat us last season. League Cup, 4th round as well. And obviously we're in the Europa League this season. But going into last season, who was in our group? Who was in our group? So we have PSG, Dortmund and Shakhtar Donetsk. That is crazy, and we won. We got through that stage to go to stage 2, which had Rangers, Real Madrid and Inter Milan, and we got through with that as well. Oh, and we lost to RB Leipzig 3-0 on aggregate. That's a crying shame. Now we'll have a look through some of the players that we've managed to bring in during this season. But just before we do so, I want to show what had happened to Anthony Elanga and Charney. So Elanga scored 13 goals last season. Pretty good for a youngster. And Carney, he didn't play that many games, unfortunately. But going through some of the players we brought in this season. Arthur Vermeeren from Antwerp. Wesley Fofana to try and bolster our central defence. Rodrigo Raquel, bringing in someone that can potentially give us a little bit of flair in our midfield. Enzo Lafille, I think he could do really good for us. Ryan Cherky, this great youngster, I think he can do brilliant for us as well. Tida Mengi, I like the guy. I mean, he may not be a first team starter every single game, but definitely someone worthwhile having as a rotation. Jan Thielman, I like him. I think we could do something with him. And lastly, Arnold Calimundo. And he's another youngster, and he's striker as well from Rennes. He had a good season last season. So I'm hoping he can bring that over to us. Players that have left us though this season: Dan and Lundoli, Jake Vokins, Will Smallborn, Tino Livramento. He wanted to go to Arsenal, so we let him go. Che Adams, Bazunu, Kalter Carr, Larios, and lastly Orsic. All in all, bringing in £145 million, and we spent 277. We still got some money left in the bank. Still got 98 million left, but I'm hoping that we could do better this season. And Steve Kane last season came off the bench twice and scored a goal. Hopefully he can feature more this season. But this is the team that we're playing with this season, guys, and I'm hoping we can do a lot better than finishing 5th in the league, and hopefully we can get back into the Champions League. So we've come to the end of season 3, guys, and as you can see, we've put James Ward-Prowse up for sale. We're looking to bring in more players to fill in his role, but more importantly, how have we got on in season 3 in the Premier League? Oh my god, look at that! Second! 11 points behind Man City. That is incredible. We only lost 4 games and we only conceded 21 goals. That is much better for Southampton. Well, I'll have a quick look at the other competitions first. So, Champions League. We weren't in it this season, of course. League Cup. Come on! We beat Man City in the League Cup final. Oh my god. Thierry Small, my youngster. My youngster, brought him up and he's done fantastic. And Juan Foyth scored an own goal, but Calimundo, he got sent off in the 72nd minute. So I'm thankful we got a trophy. So that's trophy number 1. Trophy number 1 for Southampton. What about the Europa League? Oh my god, trophy number 2. I'm so excited, I can't believe it. We beat Lyon 1-0 in the final. Get in. Oh, that is tremendous. 2 trophies for Southampton. What about the FA Cup? No, quarter-final. We lost to the winners, Liverpool. I can't believe it. We got 2 trophies. That's amazing. Kamaldeen, rather. He's got 21 goals this season. Fantastic. Arnold, 19. It could be a lot better, but I'm thankful enough for that. Mara, another youth player that we brought up from our youth, from our reserves, did good. Lafie had a good year. Thielman, good year. Ward-Prowse, good year. But like I said, we're getting rid of him to bring in someone new that can play in defensive midfield. Arthur Vermeer, good season. Cherky, yeah, not so good. Thierry Small, one of the standout players for me. But going through the tackle rate, look at that. Bella Kotchap, 5. Wesley Fofana, 4.6. That's incredible. But guys, I mean, we've got 2 trophies. We're back in the Champions League. I still think we need something. We still need a striker who can score 30 goals a season. And we definitely need to bring in a new defensive midfielder because James Ward-Prowse cannot play in defensive midfield. But let's head over to the start of season 4. I need to see who we can bring in, and I'm hoping that we can push on from second in the Premier League and hopefully really mount a title challenge for the Premier League title. So we've come to the start of season 4. It's our penultimate season for Southampton, and looking at the players that we've managed to bring in this season. Ronald Araujo from Barcelona, £40 million. Yari Verscharen. I like the look of this guy. I think he looks really, really good. And Tyler Dibling from the reserves team as well. Players that have left us: James Ward-Prowse is gone, Adam Armstrong's gone, and Joe Aribo has gone as well. 2 out of the 3 has gone to Manchester United. But we've not brought in a defensive midfielder in. Reason being is we've got Lavia. So I'm happy to have Lavia starting in defensive midfield with Vermeeren. But guys, I'm liking this team. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do in season 4. So let's head over to the end of the season. Let's see what's happened to Southampton. Can we add more than 2 trophies to our locker? Let's find out. So we've come to the end of season 4 and we finished second last season. Have we done any better this season? Oh, we finished second again. Still 11 points clear of Man City, but we're getting closer and closer and closer. Well, I say we're getting closer, we're getting more points, but City are just getting just as many points as we are. I mean, like I said, we finished 11 points behind them last season and the same again this season. Let's have a look at the cup competitions. Europa League. Oh no, that was last season. Super Cup. Did we do that? Come on, we beat Benfica. Trophy number 3. I genuinely can't believe this. Genuinely can't believe that. What about the League Cup? Semi-final. Brentford won it as well. And we lost to Brentford on penalties. Oh, man. Oh, Christ's sake. What about the FA Cup? Get in. Trophy number 4. Southampton wins the FA Cup. That is remarkable. I mean, Southampton last won it in 1976. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. 50 years on and we managed to win the FA Cup. Alright, well lastly, what about the Champions League? I'm not holding much hope for the Champions League. Oh my God! You've got to be kidding! Wow! Title number 5. Southampton wins the Champions League. Oh, look at that. As a tightly fought game that was. And look at that. That looks so weird. It looks so weird to see that Southampton won the Champions League. Oh my God. Right, let's have a look at the stats. So, Arnu had 23 goals. Brilliant. Kamaldeen, 22. Great. Yari was 16. Great. Cherky, much better this season. Enzo Lafi, okay this season. Ramiro Lavia and Arthur Vermeeren, they had a great season as well. And attacker rates for Fana and Bella Kotchap up there as usual. Guys, I mean, I can't believe what has happened to us. We've won everything so far apart from the Club World Cup and the Premier League. There's nothing else for us left to win, which is I genuinely am lost for words because I don't understand how we've managed to do this well with Southampton. But let's head over to the start of the last season, season 5. We'll see if we're going to bring anyone in. We might have a couple of departures looking at some of the players' unhappiness, but let's see who's in the club and who's left the club, and let's see if we can push on and try and win the Premier League once and for all. So guys, it's season 5 and we're in the Community Shield. I said at the end of season 4 we've won everything bar the Premier League and the Club World Cup. We haven't even had the chance to play in the Community Shield, and this is our one and only chance to do so. So hopefully we'll win this as well. But looking at the players that we've managed to bring in, Kosanu from Leverkusen, I think he's going to bring us so much more stability over on the right hand side of defence. Benjamin Sesko, brought him in as well. Anton Stach, looking through the guy's statistics and going over the seasons that he has had, I really think we've got a really good solid defensive midfielder in our team. And Nick Pope, brought him in as a backup keeper. Players that have left us this season, Tony Weston, he didn't want to renew his contract, unfortunately, so we've let him go. Mara, he's gone over to Rennes. And Rayan Cherky. Bayern Munich came in with a £100 million offer. I couldn't say no to it, unfortunately. So this is what our team is looking like. We're still needing a left midfielder. We're still missing out on that. So we've got a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping that we can do wonders this season. And fingers crossed, we could win the Champions League again. Hopefully win the Premier League for the first time. Win the Club World Cup for the first time. And win the Community Shield. I'm hoping that we could do all this season. And this is our last season as managing Southampton in a 5-year challenge. So guys, it's the end of season 5. There's no more seasons left for Southampton. We need to see if we finally won the Premier League. I don't know if we got it, to be honest with you, but we shall see. Come on! Oh my god! We won by 3 points. We've got to look at the history. Look, there it is. After 2 years of being runners-up, in the 3rd year we managed to do it. Come on. That is brilliant. Now, just before we do look at the other history of the other tournaments, we've managed to bring in this guy from Napoli for £190 million. I'm thankful that we managed to have got him in. But looking at some of the cup competitions, Europa League, nope. Community Shield, we've not played it in the 5 seasons up until now. How have we got on in the Community Shield? Get in! We beat them on penalties. Erling Haaland sent off as well. Oh, get in. Oh my god, that is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. That's what? Trophy number 7. Trophy number 7 for Southampton. Super Cup. Did we do it again? Number 8. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What about the Club World Cup? Ah, semi-final. Oh, come on. That's the only thing we haven't managed to win. Ezekiel Fernandez, he looks like someone that could be built up quite nicely as well. Alright, what about the League Cup? 4th round. Fulham won the League Cup. We lost to Tottenham Hotspurs as well. What about the FA Cup? We win that again. We beat Tottenham Hotspurs on penalties. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, that's fantastic to see. Oh, lastly, it's the Champions League. So we got 8 trophies. Can we make it? Trophy number 9 and finish off season 5 with a fantastic flourish. No, we lost in the final to Bayern Munich. Oh, that is gutting. I mean, we got to the final 2 years in a row. That's brilliant, but that's gutting. Truly, truly gutting. We'll have a quick look at the stats, guys. I mean, Arnuard's starting to turn out to be a fantastic striker now. That's brilliant to see. Yari, he had a good season as well. Kavica, I mean, I've bought him a couple of times before. He's phenomenal. Tillman, great year. Salamina, good year again. James Bree, he was with us throughout the whole 5 years. He had a good year as well. Sesko, yeah, he wasn't there much really because Arnuard was there. Thierry Small, another great year for him. Ethan Laird, great as well. And looking over the tackle rates, Wesley Fofana and Ronald Arajo. Sorry, Anton Stach, 3.4, as well as Kosanu. Great year, great year for these guys. But guys, if you have liked this video, please make sure that you do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too. If you do want to see any other 5-year challenges with any other teams, please leave a comment down below. And if you do know anyone else who would like this type of video, or you know, football management games like Champman or Football Manager, share this video out to them, let them know about the channel as well. But guys, you know, once again, thank you very much for your love, your support. It's wonderful to see each and every one of you from all the videos that we do. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you the next video that we have on my channel here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.